Yep, You Know Jack TV. We'll start with that, and then, all right. I think we're in the right spot. Let's go.
You know, I just got used to all the other folks' names. Now I gotta learn all. Tell them to start wearing those, like, little hello, my name is tags.
I'm gonna need a hell of a lot more duct tape over here. Pronto.
No, it's true. You lose weight on the microphone. Also, you know, like when they say you gain 10 pounds on
they're
TV.
like vermin. They come in, the next thing you know, they've got the...
Hi-ho, welcome contestants, and oh boy, hey, you know, you might want to primp a little bit before going out in front of the cameras. And while you're primping, tell me how many people are playing.
What's your mouth roll?
Well, how fortunate for us. Apparently there's nothing good on cable. Go ahead and type in your name. Another thing, are you looking for a 7-question game or a 21
21,
game?
baby.
Alrighty then.
262 output.
30 seconds.
Now remember this, your buzzer is the letter B, as in Boolean.
20 seconds.
This is a studio, not a bagpipe factory. Ah, man, I can't believe we're at 20 already. Hey, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, all right?
10 seconds.
Good
9,
luck.
8, 7,
Okay,
6,
let's get rid of that desktop.
4,
Let's go to
3.
black.
When man's best friend gets a little too friendly.
Alrighty. Let's see what we can do with this. You don't know where to spin.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hello, my name is Schmitty. This is You Don't Know Jack TV. If you would like a written transcript of today's show, just keep a pencil handy. Okay. Well, you've made all by yourself today. Well, that's okay. Look at it this way. You got a lot of room. Okay, let's go. Time to pick a category.
I ain't messing with this nonsense.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to number 1.
This category is known as Kathy Lee.
That's what
Order.
happens
You
to
give me the right
spammers on my
answer, I'll
channel.
give you $3,000. All right, imagine this. Kathy Lee Gifford, formerly known as Kathy Lee Epstein, and Kathy Lee Johnson, has decided to change her name once again. If Kathy Lee Gifford decides to take the name of her character from her late 70s TV show, what'll her morning talk show now be called? Live with Regis and Kathy Walton. Live with Regis and Kathy Honey. Live with Regis and Kathy Sanford. Or Live with Regis and Gidget Lee.
I'm gonna go with Kathy Sanford.
See, now, I can't seem to remember a show about a junk dealer in South Central LA and his ultra-conservative religious right honky wife. Here's the one the winners pick. Sweet little Kathy Lee Gifford, then known as Kathy Lee Johnson, starred as Kathy Honey in the Hee Haw spin-off Hee Haw Honeys. And I'm sure that even then she would never dream that one day she would be working with the genius of the great Regis Philbin. Are you ready for this?
Oh, dear God.
So she was in
Category,
Hee Haw
please.
Honeys. Okay. I had no clue.
Today's specialties include Take Another Quantum Leap of My Heart, baby. How does $2,000 sound? See what you can do with this one. Say you're getting it on with Sam from Quantum Leap. Oh, be still my heart. Considering the phrase Sam says to close each show, what might be his
That be oh boy.
Sam says, oh boy, every time he realizes what body he's leapt into, and that just happens to be at the end of every show. Yeah, better he shout, oh boy, than some other woman's name. Believe you me.
Yeah, that would just be
Throw me a
really
category.
uncomfortable.
We're losing him down my count. 1, 2, 3.
Never mind.
Well, what do we have here? How about dinner and a game show? I'm gonna make this one $1,000. All right, you wanna know what I think? Blind dates are like game shows. It takes a little bit of skill, a little bit of luck, and you have no idea what you're going home with. Say you're on a blind date and your date starts asking you lots of really personal questions. If the evening follows the format of 20 questions, what will the first question be? Are you bigger than a bread box? Are you worth more than $100? Are you animal, vegetable, or mineral? Or what's your sign?
I think it would be bread box.
Bigger than a bread box? Well, that depends. You talking about like a French loaf or a little sourdough biscuit?
Oh.
Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? The first question asked on 20
I thought you
questions
couldn't ask
is
a
always
question about...
animal, vegetable, or mineral. And here's a little tip for you. If your date does ask you this, you answer animal. And then start licking yourself. They dig it.
Well, this is why you're still single.
All right, I need a category.
Spotless window, shining floor, do it all with number 4.
For your enjoyment, next on FYI, table dances. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. You know, the thing about network censorship is that you just have to learn how to say innocent things and make them sound dirty. The way I do it. For example, suppose that on an episode of Murphy Brown, network executives tell Murphy that she will soon be stripped. In industry speak, what will Murphy be doing? Having her face obscured electronically, re-recording her dialogue, broadcasting.
She would be broadcasting 5 days a week.
Removed. In TV speak, if you have a show that runs 5 or more days a week, it's called stripping.
Yep.
And whoring is when you do way too many commercials for phone companies, especially when you're going to use a name like the Dime Lady. Give me a category. This one's called Cute Swiss Girls and Violence. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Hey, do you remember the Heidi incident back in 1968?
Oh yeah,
The final
definitely.
exciting minutes of a Jets-Raiders football game were preempted by a Heidi movie. If you'd have played You Don't Know Jack Sports, you'd have known about it. Anyway.
Oh, I knew about it
Angry
anyway.
Viewers reacted by pounding beers on their TV sets. If its ads were true, which beer would have allowed viewers to see football players sacking a cute Swiss girl? Miller Lite, Bud Light, MGD, or Schmidt's Gay?
I think 4's fake anyway.
I know, it's not easy.
Okay.
The correct answer is
Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. Not only does it combine great taste with being less filling, but it also allows you to bang the hell out of your TV set with a beer bottle and combine 2 different shows. Unfortunately, even a little Swiss girl could kick the Jets' ass. All right, pick a category. Hey, smart move, my friend. You just got
Dis
your
or
hands
dat?
on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is pop quiz. All right, here it is. I'm going to name off 7 celebrities, and for each one, I want you to tell me if they've been in a commercial for Coke or Pepsi.
Oh, gee.
As their name appears, if the celebrity has been in a Coke commercial, press 1. If they've been in a Pepsi commercial, press 2. And slap 4 if you want to skip it.
Rock and Roll
$500
Cola
for each
Wars.
right answer, and you
I
lose
can't-
$500 for a
I
wrong
can't
answer,
deal with it
or one you
anymore.
don't get to. All right, I'm putting 30 seconds on the clock. It's showtime. Michael Jackson, Coke or Pepsi?
He was Pepsi.
Max Headroom.
Coke.
Mean Joe Green.
Coke.
Cindy Crawford.
Pepsi.
Bill Cosby.
Coke.
Michael J. Fox.
We know this after Leonard Part 6.
Last one, Joe Montana.
Oh.
That's all.
He was a
Not
Pepsi
bad,
person.
Not bad. Let's add your winnings to your total. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, let's keep... Throw me a category.
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
Shake hands with.
Thank
We're
you.
just looking for a few good resumes. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Now, you remember the show Gomer Pyle USMC, right? Okay.
Yes.
Based on Gomer Pyle's former line of work on the Andy Griffith Show, where would you have expected Gomer to have been assigned upon entering the Marine Corps? Latrine duty, guard duty, KP, or the motor pool?
I think he was over in the gas station.
Before joining the Marines on Gomer Pyle USMC, Gomer was a gas station attendant on the Andy Griffith Show. Well, golly, Sarge, I've never heard of this kind of lube job. Time to pick a category.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
I believe this one is called Evidence of Our TV Ancestors. $2,000 for a correct answer. Wow, it's a new discovery that has the scientific community abuzz. Take a look at this picture and see the evidence for yourself. Based on this drawing, which of the following would scientists most likely deduce about our ancestors? Simon Templar helped them hunt. Number 6 was number 1 with them. Peter Gunn gave them fire, or they traveled in Volkswagens.
Simon Templar helped them hunt.
The stick figure with a halo is the symbol of Simon Templar, the saint.
Yes.
But no matter how tricked
I've
out
never
his
seen the
car is,
Roger
it
Moore
wasn't very
series,
exciting
but I
until
have
invention
seen
of
the
wheel.
Val Kilmer movie in theaters.
Category,
Thank
please.
you.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
We're calling this one Bombs Away! You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Heads up, imagine you're a soldier fighting in the trenches and you hear the roar of the approaching enemy bombers. If the enemy's bombs are the same items that radio station WKRP dropped on shoppers during their 1978 Thanksgiving giveaway, what would you expect to
They'd be
crash in
like
your
turkeys.
Because he thought they could fly, head honcho Arthur Carlson dropped live turkeys from a helicopter over a crowded shopping mall. Of course, instead of flying, the turkeys hit the ground like bags of wet cement. And if you survive the attack, you'll be eligible for the prestigious Purple Giblet, soldier, the military's highest honor in cases of poultry attack. All right, I need a category.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
Let's take a look at Don't Try This at Home, or You'll Have to Leave. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Uh-oh, looks like another show's producers have crossed the line again, except this time, it's not with the FCC, it's with Immigration and Naturalization Services. Since it has a premise which could get someone kicked out of the country, which series would most likely receive INS scrutiny? I Married Joan, I Married Dora, I Had 3 Wives, or Married with Children?
I think it would be I Married Dora.
I Married Dora. It's this 1980s show about a single father who illegally marries his Latin American housekeeper to save her from deportation. Gee, what a courageous act. A guy marries a woman to get free laundry. The premise men behaving badly could only dream about. Okay, you made it through 1 round. Let's see what happens in round 2. Let's do it. Now in round 2, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it.
I'm going to have to pause here because I need to bring this up. I'm glad that we finally got through I Married Dora, because here's the thing about that show. It had one of the craziest finales ever. And here's what happened in that finale. It began with, it had the husband going on a trip somewhere, and the wife is all upset about it and everything. So he suddenly shows up at the house, and she's like, "Wait, did your flight get canceled?" And the guy responds, "No, the series. Goodbye, everybody." Also, for the record, the daughter is actually Julianne Lewis. Okay. And on that note, let's get back to it.
All right, pick a category.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
Here we have Bars on Mars. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Flex those fingers, here it comes. What ingredients would you find in an alien nation Boilermaker? Beer and a shot of blood, beer and a shot of curdled milk, beer and a shot of salt water, or beer and a shot of warm urine?
I think it's beer and curdled milk.
In that TV show Alien Nation, sour milk gets the aliens drunk. You ought to see what happens.
You can have my sour milk. I don't want it.
Chinese. Give me a category. May I introduce Budding Child Stars. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hey, you know how those Budweiser frogs sit around in that commercial and they go, Bud, Bud, Bud. Great stuff, right? Well, which of these sitcom characters would think that the TV was calling him when the Budweiser frogs were saying, Bud? Arnold's pal Dudley on different strips.
Rudy's pal Kitty on the Cosby Show. Rudy's nickname for him was Bud.
Rudy's friend is named Kenny, but she frequently refers to him as Bud.
Who busted the TV screen?
Oh, Bud thought the frogs were talking to him again.
Category, please.
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you
It's time to get a little smart.
For your viewing pleasure, would you believe? I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. What is the undercover name of the Get Smart agent who would most likely pee on a fire hydrant? Agent K-13, Agent 401K, Agent 99, or Agent K-9?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on this one, unfortunately.
So you don't lose any sleep over it. Fang, the dog, is Agent K-13.
I knew it was a dog, I just didn't know the name of it.
Time to pick a category. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
Gibberish question.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Kiss the mother, kill the daughter. Let's see how much of $10,000 you can win on this gibberish question. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, now that you're all settled, tell me, what popular sitcom line does this rhyme with?
Kisses shy mother, smother Carol.
And don't let that punctuation fool you.
Kisses shy mother, smother Carol.
First clue, it's from an 80s sitcom. It's from an 80s sitcom featuring Bob Newhart. Hey, if I... All right, type the answer and hit...
There you go. I knew it.
You know, I never understood why that was so funny. Maybe I'll go ask my brother Schmitty. Hey, Schmitty, you think that's funny? No, Schmitty, I don't think that's funny. See, we don't think that's funny.
Well, you know, that sounds like a personal issue.
Of answering. The agony of 15.
Coming at you, music television that actually plays music. You get it right, you get 2K. Let's see how you handle this one. If VH1 were actually seen on broadcast channel 1, what would be the most appropriate type of music videos for the network to show? Emergency broadcast system dance party, extended mix opera arias, military marching bands, or bird calls?
I think it would be emergency broadcast system dance party.
This is a test. This is a test.
Let me show you what I would have picked. The FCC has assigned Channel 1 to the military for civil defense situations, so there you have it. I guess the new defense strategy would be to play nothing but Hootie and the Blowfish until our enemies beg for freaking mercy.
Oh, I'm sure they could do better than that.
All right, I need a category. The category is, see you in the funny papers. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Say there were a big barbecue for the annual comic strip characters reunion. Because his or her show was not based on a comic strip, which of the following would you not see? Dennis the Menace getting food poisoning, Hazel cleaning up someone's mess, Herman Munster face down in the pasta salad, or Morticia Addams running in a sack race?
I think it was Herman Munster.
Since the Munsters is not based on a comic strip, Herman's not going to be invited to the party. Besides, after a couple of beers, I hear he turns into a real monster. Give me a category.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. God bless.
You're beautiful.
Let's have a big warm welcome for Hamner. I hardly knew her. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Okay, you know how big-time studio execs are always trying to take one hit concept and combine it with another, right? Well,
sure.
Suppose Earl Hamner Jr. is asked to produce a made-for-TV movie based on his real life and the primetime soap opera he created. Which storyline would you most expect to see? Grizzly Adams roams Dallas, John Boy runs the Falcon Crest Winery, Jed Clampett strikes oil in Knots Landing, or the Ingalls clan starts a dynasty.
Oh, jeez. I don't know, to be honest with you. I would guess it'd either be 2 or 3?
Could have given you some cash if you picked this one. The Waltons was based on Earl Hamner Jr.'s real childhood, and then later on, he created the primetime soap opera Falcon Crest.
Good night, John Boy.
Good night, you conniving bastard. All right, pick a category.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now.
Thank you,
know what?
Columbo.
Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
All right, give it up for Sheriff on the Mount. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, here's the deal. Mayberry's Aunt B really wants Andy Taylor to settle down with a new wife, so she's trying to give him a couple subtle hints by cooking him some new dishes. If Aunt B only makes meals named for Sheriff Taylor's girlfriends, which of the following will not be served? Helen Crump Cake, Peanut Butter and Jelly May Walker, Chocolate E. Clara Edwards, or Peggy McMill anchovies?
I don't think Claire Edwards was ever.
Not only is Clara not one of Andy Taylor's Chiquitas, she's Aunt B's best friend.
Yeah.
She's so old that if you did cover her in chocolate, she'd look like a raisinette. And I hear Andy prefers goobers. Category, please.
Minty cool, minty fresh 19.
And our special guest tonight, not all repairmen show crack. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Okay, let's say you got a TV repairman out to look at your set because the picture keeps getting all snowy. If your repairman is from the Outer Limits repair shop, what'll he most likely say? It's entered the 5th dimension. I can see 20 minutes into the future. It's smart, very smart. Or, there is nothing wrong with your television set.
It would obviously be there is nothing wrong with that
TV
TV
set. Outer
set.
Limits, when the screen goes all snowy, the voiceover says, "There's nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture." Of course, you're still going to be billed for the service call.
And this is true.
Time to pick a category.
Question 20 now concludes its
All right.
broadcast day.
We're not doing
wide.
terrible,
Get ready
but
for
we could
My
be doing
TV
better.
has the drip. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Okay, so we all heard about these liquid diets, right? Well, say your doctor puts you on a liquid television diet. Because it was never featured on liquid television, which of these would you not be consuming? Stick Figure Theater, Eon Flux, Beavis and Butthead, or the Ren and Stimpy
I don't think
Show?
Ren and Stimpy were ever on Liquid TV.
Ren and Stimpy is the only show I mentioned that was never featured on MTV's animated
Yeah, it was on
liquid television.
Nickelodeon at that time.
I'd be careful, though. An all-MTV diet seems to cause teen angst. Throw me a category.
All right, it's time.
Well, you've made it to the Jack Attack.
Yes.
Here's the deal. If you see two words that go together, buzz in and you get two. Well, someone's in a big hurry
I get
to
it.
get to the attack. I wonder if you could find the time to look at this clue. Who signs your secret paycheck? Now let's see what you end up with after taxes. Bye-bye.
Yep. Fox Motor. FBI. Smirsh? Oh no, your control. Uncle. Man from Uncle, that's right. IMF. Mission Impossible, indeed. It was not Thrush. You're Phoenix. Manimal. What did you have for? Stop. OSI, okay, thank God. Manimal. Not units. I don't know. I tried, but right.
For a while. Stick out your final
There
score.
it is. It's acceptable.
Player one, I couldn't couldn't have done a better job myself, because I wouldn't have played by myself. I would have found something else to do, you know? Now, but seriously, player one, and this isn't easy for me to say.
You don't know. All right, that's one more in the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
Congratulations, player, for filling in an open slot on the high scoreboard. Really challenging, wasn't it? Kind of like trying to find your way out of a phone booth. If you'd like to play another game, just give me the word.
I think that's it. Anyway, this was You Don't Know Jack TV. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. And be sure to subscribe to YouTube and spread the word. This is Sick and Squeeze Gaming, and the arcade is now